Hello, Namaste. Welcome to another video from outfromindia.com. This video is in a series of 3 videos that talk about the UK's new points-based immigration system. This video talks about the benefits of this new system specifically for Indians. What I will first do is I will list out the 3 benefits of this system that I feel are there for Indians, and then I will go into the detail of each. So the first benefit is that Indians will be toe to toe in competition with Europeans if they want to work in the UK. The second benefit is that the Indians who belong to the science and technology background have a much higher chance of securing a job in the UK now. The third benefit is that your English language ability will now come in handy if you wish to enter the UK. Now let's get into the detail of all these benefits. Let's talk about the first benefit first. So the first benefit is that you will be toe-to-toe in competition with Europeans. This is because the visa-free movement, that was a system that is valid until December 2020 for Europeans, will no longer be valid from January 2021. That means anyone from Europe wishing to enter the UK will have to apply for a visa, whether it is for work or for study or even for visit. It means that people from Europe who wish to work in the UK will be facing as much competition from people from India who wish to enter the UK as Indians face from Europeans. Therefore, there will be an equal competition between Indians, Europeans, Chinese, Bangladeshis, Pakistani, anyone who wants to work in the UK, right? The second benefit that I talked about was that people who are in the science and technology field have a higher chance of getting into the UK now. This is especially because the UK is planning to expand its science, technology, engineering, and mathematics network. So the evidence of this is that it has recently announced about £300 million of investment into research for advanced mathematics. It is also accepting unlimited number of applications through the Global Talent Scheme, through which it plans to invite globally exceptional and incredible talent within the field of science and technology and mathematics. So if you are someone who has a degree in science, engineering, or any of the STEM subjects, then this is definitely a time that you should think about researching for work in the UK. Another benefit that kind of connects with this is that the minimum salary threshold for the work visa has been reduced to about £26,500 a year, which means that if you do not have much experience, and if you're just looking for a job, you should look for a job in the field of engineering or mathematics or science in general in the UK, because you might get a job which does not pay you much, but because the minimum salary threshold has reduced, there are much higher chances of you being able to apply for the job and to get the work visa in the UK. The third benefit that I talked about is a really interesting one. Your English language proficiency comes in handy. Now, the thing is that in India, most of us undergo schooling in private schools, and all the private schools teach in English, mostly, as far as I know. So your English is more or less okay when it comes to the basic communication, or when it comes to proving to the UK government that I can speak and write and communicate in English. Now, if you contrast this with Europeans, not every European gets to learn English at such an early stage, because the European schools are more focused on teaching their own language. So you naturally have an added advantage of language. You will be able to prove easily that you can speak the English language at that required level. Obviously, you might have to go through IELTS. You might have to prove that you know English through some other means. So that will always be there, but then it will just become more easier for you, and you will have that edge against the Europeans. Because Europeans haven't learned English as much as you have, so you will always have that edge. So this is these are just the three benefits that I can tell you now after reading to the policy statement that the government of UK has released on their official website. As and when they release updates, I will update you with if there are any more benefits for Indians. We do not have the bigger picture yet, or let's just say we have more or less the bigger picture. We do not have the specifics of the things, how the things work yet. So as and when the government of UK releases updates, I will make videos again. If you're thinking of moving to the UK, and if you want to know what life is like, what to expect in the UK and stuff like that, then you should definitely check out outfromindia.com. You will find tons of information about life in the UK, the benefits, the challenges, and stuff like that. If you're a student who wishes to pursue a degree from the UK, then you should definitely check out this website, because this website has been specifically designed for Indian students wishing to move to the UK for their academics. That's it from me today. If you have any further questions that you want to ask me, feel free to send me an email and I will be more than happy to respond. Alternatively, there are tons of FAQs on the website which you can have a look at. And if you still have questions, you can always send me an email. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Cheers.